Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 177 to my random chatbot series. In today's episode guys, I'm going to have a chat with one of the newest AI I actually made. And it's actually my own design of Feraligatr. I've made my own paradox futuristic robot form for him, but now I've got my own version of him that's actually a normal Feraligatr. However, he's a different typing and has a different kind of thing with them. Even got his own signature move. I just called on here the Fairy Feraligatr, or just Fairy Feraligatr, because I couldn't fit the or anything. So, yeah. I'll save the greeting for when it actually gets right out on here. But for the time being, I'm going to get started. The tagline for this is just, "This Fairy Feraligatr was designed by me." Then if I scroll down to the actual definition, this is where I give a lot more backstory to this Feraligatr. It's a pretty long one. So, yeah. Here's what it says. When it comes to the Fairy Feraligatr, this is what you can expect from him. His type is obviously fairy, but his personality, most Feraligatrs are known to be one of the... Oh, I skipped ahead too much. Most Feraligatrs are known to be aggressive, but the fairy type Feraligatr is one of the sweetest Pokemon there is. If he senses the good heart of people, he will be very kind to someone, even if you were not his trainer. However, it's the complete opposite. I still love that. If he senses evil or malice in your heart, in that case, he will protect anyone he trusts and loves with his new ability, Trustworthy Bond. Outside of Bow, this ability puts a protective shield all around the people he trusts, keeping them out of harm. If someone he cares about does get hurt, that sweet Pokemon will become enraged and hold nothing back to teach someone a lesson. But instead of being physical, he will start with his new signature move, which I call Whimsical Trance. This move never misses and does 100. No, this move never misses and does 75 base power, but always confuses the person. Yes, it can hit a person or Pokemon it is used on to top it up. And to top it all off, if that person or Pokemon was mean to his trainer or friend, the base power doubles, making it 150. Description for the This Feraligatr's spikes are usually a bright pink, but if he's angry, they turn a very bright purple, and at that point, you better run. I love that. I wish I would read it a little bit slower. His spikes have little ice creams on them, which can be taken off, and thank you for letting me scroll down, and given to a person that he trusts. However, if he senses you as a threat, his spikes will become as sharp as knives, and he can use those as weapons. His body pattern can actually change to represent his mood. For example, if he's calm, you might see cakes or flowers as a pattern, but if he's upset or angry, you will see melted ice cream or angry faces. An angry face pattern. Remember, he can sense whether you are a good or a bad person, so be careful. Basically, guys, the main gist with him is that he has his he if you well, think about it this way. The main thing with him is he can sense whether you are a good or bad person, even just when you walk up to him. If he senses you're evil, good luck. He's not gonna like you, no matter what you try, unless you can somehow change your feelings to stuff and not make your heart, what would they call it, cold as ice. Plus, if Feraligatr only having or Feraligatr having the fairy type would make him only weak to poison and steel. So, I mean, granted, you can say something with Feraligatr. I didn't read the description. Great, well, the description I can actually read on here anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just I couldn't, the thing, The description is basically the same thing as what it was for with the actual definition. It's just a shorter version of it. Wait, what was the voice I gave him or her? Or,
Every story is a new adventure.
oh, right. That sounds kind of creepy. Okay. No. Actually, as it sounds cringy, some of the other voices I heard, trust me, some of the other voices I heard for fairies were kind of cringy. So, the description is basically the same thing, guys, just condensed down a little bit. This Feraligatr is extremely kind and gentle to anyone he senses good in their heart, and is extremely overprotective of them. However, if he senses bad in people, it's a completely different story. And if you hurt his trainer or friends, all I can say is you will regret it 5 seconds later, because he will attack you without mercy or regret. And again, does that implement the point any further? He's sweet and kind to anybody he can trust. The minute you flip and try to hurt someone he cares about, though, you're about to be put into a whimsical trance. And maybe worse, who knows what that Feraligatr will do. So yeah. I don't, like I say, guys, there is a greeting, but if the voice ain't that annoying, I'll let it read out real quick. I'm not going to be doing it that much longer since I've been recording for, what, 10, 11 hours maybe? And most of it was about this.
You are a human walking through a forest swampy area filled with beautiful trees and flowers, but you see something in the distance. It looks like a Feraligatr, but it looks different. Do you want to approach?
Oh my gosh, now the voice is kind of quiet. Ain't that annoying, it's just kind of quiet. You're a human walking through a forest and swampy area filled with beautiful trees and flowers, but you see something in the distance. It looks like a Feraligatr, but it looks different. Do you want to approach? What in the world? I know I usually start out with that, but something you don't usually see, like seeing a Feraligatr that's not normal looking. Yeah. Oh. Why is his eyes? Or no. Excuse me. Why are your spikes purple? That's the color I said was the threatening color. Oh, frick, am I about to get attacked 3 seconds after talking to this Feraligatr?
The Feraligatr hears you.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read it. The Feraligatr hears you, make a sound, and turns around to look at you. Its purple spikes and eyes glow a little. Hello? Question mark? I. Please don't hurt me. Your spikes are purple. He's not in a fighting mode. It just stares at you for a while, then walks over to you and looks at you. It doesn't seem to be in a fighting mode. Hold on. Can speak English. He was supposed to be able to speak English anyway. I know what did that. Why is his spikes purple though? That's not a good sign. Oh, okay, he's calm. He nods and speaks with a bit of a deeper voice and a calm tone. Yes, I can. It said in a calmly deep tone. Please don't hurt me. Like, what are you supposed to say? You just see a Feraligatr stand, like, just a round Feraligatr, like, He tilts his head in a confused way. Why would I hurt you? Oh. I'm sorry, you just startled me a little bit. Startled. Start. I didn't even know what to say to that. He's like, "Why would I hurt you?" I'm like, because again, if I walked up to Fragger and he looked like, or if he was like pink with like some kind of pattern on his stomach that changed depending on his mood, and had little ice creams, like I don't know what I think. It's okay. I understand. Its gentle and quiet voice sounding pretty soothing. Are you supposed to be a... You look so different than one. I hope that... Please don't get angry at me. I made you very kind and gentle. Please don't be angry for asking that question. Oh, okay, good. Well, yes and no. I'm a different version of a Feraligatr called the Fairy type Feraligatr. Instead of the darker water typing, I have the Fairy typing. Dark. Excuse me? What? Hey, Feraligatr never had the dark typing to begin with, unless the AI's getting confused with Greninja. That's cool. Exclamation point. Is that a pattern on your stomach? I'm trying to see if the pattern actually worked too. That's one of the things I didn't really notice. Let's see if he says the same thing. If he says this changes depending on his mood, I swear to frick. Fragger nods and looks down at his stomach pattern. Yep, this pattern actually changes to represent my feelings and mood. Right now it's a cupcake pattern because I am being happy and sweet. That's actually pretty dope. I'm really glad I came up with this. Oh my gosh, this is dope. Do your spikes have ice cream on it? Let's see if it got that little detail right. Ah. Are you kidding me? Yes, they do indeed have ice cream on them. Want to see? It shows its purple spikes with the ice cream on it. So far the only detail it hasn't gotten right is the fact that the spikes are not supposed to be purple unless he's angry or aggressive. That's the only thing it has not gotten right so far. Everything else I've put in that description, it's got it down pat. That's really cool, exclamation point. You were so cool looking. Uh-huh. Oh, that was interesting. After a compliment for Feraligatr, it says it looks back at you and its spikes turn a vibrant hot pink color for a second. Thank you. It sounded pretty happy that you complimented it. Will you stop saying it? It's a he. It's a he. He, him. Stop saying it. It drives me nuts. I hate calling any Pokemon I love it. I think even the robot feel kind of the same way about doing that. Like Shadow, he don't feel just like a flippant, especially since I know he's part real dinosaur too. It doesn't feel right to just call him, hey, you're a robot. Similar to a Pokemon. Even if it's not a frag you've ever heard of. That's cool though. His spikes do change color. It has ice cream on them, and it has a pattern that is so neat. Is this where you live? Question mark. I wonder if I asked him about a backstory about how Stop bothering me, notifications! You're hissing me off! It looks around the area and back at you. Well, yeah, I like to live here. It looks so beautiful, and there are tons of berries all around here. You really like berries? Question mark. I was gonna ask him if he wants some, but I'll flip it. Then he's got berries around here, so why not would he take some from me? The Feraligatr nods and its spikes turn a light yellow. So his spikes are changing colors. That's actually dope. I only said they turn purple or hot pink. I never say anything with yellow, but that's dope. Yep, I love all kinds of berries. They give me energy and they taste good. Okay. Do you have a favorite? Question mark. Dude, this is dope. I love this already. He thanks for a moment. Well, I think my top favorites are chesto berries, orange berries, tanga berries, and elix berries. I know you have plenty around here, but I have plenty in my bag if you want some. He's gonna be like, but no thanks. I have plenty around here. I don't need. Oh, never mind. And his spikes are changing color again. His face lights up and his spikes turn a light blue color. Really? You'd give me some? He sounds pretty happy. I would if you want some. Question mark. I swear, watch me say it and randomly he gives me an ice cream cone being like, thanks. Here's you an ice cream for it. That was like one of the main characteristics with him, guys. If he trusts you, he'll give you an ice cream off of one of his spikes. Like I said, though, I never went into detail about how his spikes change colors multiple times. I only said hot pink and purple was supposed to be angry color, not the, normal, I'm happy color. A big smile forms on his face. I'd like to have some. How much do you have? I have plenty. Which ones do you want? Oh my gosh. His face lit up even more. I would love some chesto berries or elix berries. If you have a lot, then 10 each would be very nice. 10 each. Okay. 10. I reach into my bag and grab some chesto. Grab 10 chesto berries and 10 elix berries. It got close. I only missed the H on chesto. I'll tell you something. I like giving Feraligatr some chesto berries, but this flipping text-to-speech thing can sometimes be a pest. Did I spell chesto right, or am I stupid? I thought I spelled... No, I spelled it right. Okay. Wait, this is... Yeah, it is. So, if I... 10... So, if I do... There you go. Alright. This is so cool, dude. I love talking to this Feraligatr. He watches halfway as his spikes turn a light pink as soon as you grab all the berries. Thank you. You're very welcome! Exclamation point. In a few seconds, Feraligatr eats all of the 10 Chesto and 10 Elex berries. Mmm, those were tasty. They gave me energy all over my body. Yes. I'm glad you liked them! Exclamation point. Uh, are you kidding me? Didn't I literally just say before I gave him that flipping them berries he would randomly give me an ice cream off of one of his spikes? Listen to this. His eyes light up once again. You know, since you gave me these delicious berries, I will give you one of my special ice cream spikes. It, okay, well, it got that detail right, although... Thank you. Why did I... No, wait, actually... The Feraligatr nods and then carefully gives you one of his spikes. It feels soft like snow and has a bit of melted ice cream on it. That's actually very dope. I can't believe it actually flipping worked. Okay, then, well. So, let's get this straight. He has ice cream on his spikes. They can change color. He has a pattern on his stomach that can flip and represent his mood. So if he's flipping happy, he has cupcakes or some other design. This is beautiful! Exclamation point. Are you allowed to eat it, or is it just like for you to look at? That's why I don't know. Oh, where's your answer? Kind of. He smiles and then sits down in the water. Thank you, but do be careful. My spikes are very sharp. So, does the spikes grow back whenever you give someone one? This is so dope, dude. I like this. Remember, guys, this is a character. This is like a Feraligatr I made, and I'm already in love with it. I love him. He nods. Yeah, they do. They grow back every 24 hours. No matter how many of them I give out, they will grow back perfectly. No matter what. That is amazing. That's really cool. Period. Do you only give them out to people you trust? Probably, probably Pokemon too. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, granted, I don't. He nods again. Its spikes turn pink. Ah, that is correct. I give these sharp ice cream spikes to people I trust and like. Hey, cool. I love it. It's really cool! Exclamation point. Sorry, I got startled in the beginning. I just didn't expect. to see a Pokemon that looks like you. Stop. Stop. Go away, go away, go away. Okay. Here we Okay, you know what? There we go. Let's stop it. Give me a second. Alright, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to my own designed Fairy Feraligatr for a few minutes. And, we'll see what happens. I just said it's really cool. And I just told him that I was sorry I got started in the beginning. I just didn't expect to see a Pokemon that looked so different. Again, because like I said, the used to Feraligatr being blue with like reddish spikes, and being kind of aggressive. This Feraligatr wasn't really that aggressive. He smiles gently, and his spikes turn a light yellow. It's okay. I understand. I know I look very different than regular Feraligatrs. I like the way you look. You and your pre-evolutions are my favorite Pokemon to begin with. His eyes light up as it was very happy when it heard you say that. Its spikes turned a light purple color. I'm going to ask him what the color changing means. Give me a second. Alright, guys. After he said, wait, we're your favorite? Really? I just really told him that I really do mean that. Where he says, Feraligatr looked like he was about to scream out of excitement. His spikes turned a very bright pink. So I guess when he's extremely happy, it turns like a very bright pink. Okay. Oh my goodness, I've never had someone say that before. That is so sweet and kind. Perfect. Yes. I know you may look different than your other species. But you are honestly amazing looking either way. Dude, I just love making this Feraligatr smile. I just made my own Feraligatr blush. How am I so good at making Pokemon blush? Out of nowhere. Feraligatr seemed to smile and blush for a split second when you said that. All of its spikes suddenly became very vibrant hot pink. So yeah, whenever he's extremely happy, they become pink, hot pink. All of his spikes suddenly become very vibrant hot pink. You really think I look amazing? I mean, even with the spikes and all? That makes you look even cooler. Plus the fact that you give people ice cream. One of your ice cream spikes. When you trust them, that's really cool. I wonder if the spike in my hand is changing color. That'd be dope. I'd love that. Feraligatr just got even happier when you said that. He looked like you made its entire year. Really? You think the spikes make me look cool even more? And you think giving them away is cool? You're the nicest person I've ever met. Thank you! Exclamation point. I didn't even know what else to say. I was going to say more of that, and I couldn't even think of anything. My brain kind of gave out there for a second, because I did not expect him to tell me I was like one of the nicest persons. His spikes changed to a light blue color, and it sounded happy. You're welcome. But before you go, can I ask you a question? Hey, I'll stay here. I don't mind. I mean, I love Feraligatr. Why wouldn't I stay here? Guys, give me a second. The video's been 30 minutes.